Hey guys, Kyle the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you my review for Eden Zero Chapter 18. And I'm sorry this one's late, guys. It's basically it was because of Halloween. That's pretty much what it was. Like I had to focus on all the kids that were coming to my door. So yeah, that was the reason more or less. But with that said, with Halloween over, I can now bring you guys this review and. So this chapter reveals the name of the mysterious youth, which is Jinn, who's a Skymech Ninja. And believe it or not, one thing I really liked about the fight in this chapter is that it felt like a traditional fairy tale fight. If you take out all the BS, and it's really kind of one of those things where I say, why couldn't Mashima give us these kind of fights in fairy tale? I mean, I'm not going to say that they're perfect, but I have noticed that since the fight with Sabir that the fights have started to improve more or less, and if Mashima just did them like this, I think the series would have ended up with a somewhat at least a better or decent reception. So yeah, it's just really one of those things where if Mashima is giving these fights now in Eden Zero, well why couldn't he just give them to us in freaking fairy tale? These fights are kind of awesome right now, so it's like yeah. um and honestly, as a character, I'm curious where Mashima's gonna take Jin, because there is very much this mystique about him that makes me say I want to know more about you, because obviously he's working for someone, but because he's basically like a mercenary, a merc who's working under someone. There are just a bunch of questions that are raised in my head, like why, but why pretty much are you working for these people, and are there more Skymech ninjas like you? Are you an outcast? Like just all these questions are kind of popping in my head with Gene right now, and although cautious, I am curious what Mashima pretty much plans to do with this guy. Like, hopefully, we're not looking at just another Sabir. Like, where we just end up getting that one big fight, and then Shiki ends up one shotting him after that. Like, yeah, I'm hoping. I want to know more about this dude, and hopefully we get it. Of course, Jin isn't the only one I'm interested in, because we meet a mysterious woman who only says two words: Eden Zero. And from those two words alone, things. And from just those two words alone, as well as from the way things played out in this chapter, this this is kind of the way I see things playing out. Like, the way I see it, this new character is in fact one of the four Starshines, but has lost her memory of being one, and now more than likely is this sister that everyone keeps referring to. Although, although if I'm being honest, the thing that is holding me back from like believing in it 100% is the fact that I'm not entirely sure how these starshines work, or how these starshines work if they've lost their memory, and if if they can even disguise themselves, like. And because of that uncertainty right now, I can really only kind of back I can only say with certainty that my latter theory is the more solid one to go off of, that this woman is the sister. But I I'm I'm hoping that we get a little more of the fact that this woman is in fact another Starshine. And yeah, I want to know how, if she is, how she more than likely lost her memory, because it does, from the way that she was introduced, it is kind of hinting at a possibility that she does have a lost memory or something like that. So yeah, I'm cautious with the whole her being a Starshine theory, but she is definitely one of the sister that everyone talks about. So yeah, it should be. I guess for now, all I can say is I'll read on to see where Mashima takes this one. Um, Now, one thing, or I guess one person I can say with certainty that I wasn't a big fan of was, you guessed it, it was basically Bill Labilia. I wasn't a fan of her in this chapter, and it's the thing about her for me right now is that it's it's a thing where during this whole fight, during the whole time that this fight was going on, I was like, sweetheart, sweetheart, this guy came to kidnap you, and the first thing that you think of doing is recording the fight for it was your B cube, it was your B cube channel. Like, really, you're going to record a fight with a guy who wants to kidnap you so you can get views. Like, how self-centered is this chick? I like, here's the thing. I want to like this girl, but I'm losing a little bit of fucking hope here that she's even gonna that she's gonna even get any that she's even gonna get any freaking development. And like, all I can say is that I got no idea what Mashima is planning to do with this character, but I'm but whatever you're gonna do, Mashima, you need to do it fast. Because, like I said, I'm already starting to lose hope that this chick is gonna get any development. Although, maybe with Rebecca being kidnapped, that might change. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Mashima, whatever you're gonna do with this chick in terms of developing her, I would pump the brakes on that. Because right now, she's really kind of irritating me. I'm just saying. But, alright, so Rebecca was kidnapped, and while I'm not entirely sure what Mashima's fascination is with having the main female character, the main female lead being tied up, being a tied up damsel, we definitely, we still get, we still get that, it's one of those things where we have seen that Rebecca's not a ditch. She is very smart, so I'm curious how Rebecca's gonna get out of this, and honestly, the more I thought about it at the time when I read this, the more I realized that this even though I'm not entirely sure that he's going to go down this route, this could be a decent setup in order for her to kind of at least do a bit of a trial run on using ether gear. And while I'm still a little bit iffy on that particular aspect, even though I'm still a little particular iffy on that aspect of her even having ether gear to begin with, there with Happy not being there is an interesting proving ground in order to see how she handles her ether gear. And this setup is something if this setup is anything to go off of, it seems Mashima could be setting up where Rebecca only uses her ether gear when Happy isn't around. So, yeah, it's one of those things where right now Rebecca's current situation, it is a kind of interesting setup in order for her to actually use ether gear and how she'll and at least try using it. And yeah, if she does, I'm hoping Mashima does set this up in a way where she only uses it where Happy isn't around. I think that would probably be the best idea to go with. But yeah, guys, that's my review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AnyList, or Crunchyroll. Death Night of Anime, signing off. Later, guys.